Good morning, Leesylvania Eagle families. We want to welcome you to celebrate the end of a first quarter and welcome you to the second quarter of our school year.
I'm Mr. Scotto and this is Ms. McGregor, and we are so excited to start the second quarter of learning with our students and teachers. This is our November-December news clip filled with great information and upcoming events that we will share with you. And please look online too for our electronic newsletter, which will be posted very shortly.
At the end of each quarter is a wonderful opportunity. As a staff, we reflect on the quarter, and then we look at what we can work toward for the second quarter. Well, you as a family can do the same thing. Reflect on your child's first quarter by looking at their report card, sitting down and looking at the feedback given through the report card and through your parent-teacher conference with your child's teacher. Report cards come home on the 16th of November, and that's a great opportunity to sit down with them and reflect on what they have done and maybe set goals with your child on what they want to work toward for the second quarter of the school year. We would also like to talk to you about attendance and tardies. The best indicator of student success is them being in school every single day. It is important for them to be here, to be available to learn so that they can learn their grade level curriculum and show the teachers what they're learning. And so they need to be in school. Being on time is not only important for school, but it's a life lesson that children need to learn. And what better time to teach them that best practice is during elementary school years. Being on time helps your child get organized for the school day. They have a lot of responsibilities in the first 10 minutes of school. Everything from unpacking their backpacks, letting the teacher know what notes they have from you, what they're planned to have for lunch that day, and then getting their learning tools organized so they can start their morning work. All of that happens in the first 10 minutes of the school day, and then the school day starts at 9 o'clock, and that's when lessons begin. So it's important for them to be on time and give them that gift of time from 8:50 to 9 o'clock to be ready to start the day. Also, November 7th, we have Parent-Teacher Conference Day. There's nothing more important than to be able to sit face-to-face with your child's teacher and learn how your child is learning in school, how they're performing, how they're showing their teachers, what material they have learned. And teachers love to share how you can help at home. So we strongly encourage you, if you can come into the building and meet with your child's teacher, it's a wonderful opportunity. We're also proud of our 4th and 5th grade students who are going to have student-led conferences this school year, which means they are going to lead their parent-teacher conference, and they're going to share with their parents everything they're doing, the data they're tracking to show their performance, and what are the next steps. So we're proud of our 4th and 5th taking this initiative and leading the parent-teacher conferences.
Parents and families, I'm going to share with you some great upcoming events that we have in the month of November. And our first event is the Booster-Thon Pep Rally, which will take place on Wednesday, November 9th. And our goal for this Booster-Thon put on by our PTO is to raise money to buy technology at each new grade level, whether that be tablets or iPads, whatever it may be to help our students. That is our goal, to earn money for that. Our next event is on Tuesday, November 15th, and that's the Leesylvania Thanksgiving Luncheon. Parents and families, you're invited to come to school to enjoy the meal with your child, and we look forward to seeing you there. Our next event is on Wednesday, November 16th. That will be when our report cards go home. As Ms. McGregor said, that is so important that you review report cards with your child to set goals for the second quarter, and make sure you please bring back your report card cover folder so that your teacher knows that you reviewed that with your child. On November 17th, we have the CC's Pizza Night at in Woodbridge near Kohl's, and we hope to see you there to raise money for our PTO. And finally, we have on Monday, November 21st, we have our Booster-Thon Fun Run for K through 5 and special education. We look forward to seeing you there. I know PTO needs volunteers, so that will be a great event to put a closure to our fundraising.
Parents, I wanted to share with you something special that occurred Wednesday night at the school board meeting. Our school board representative, Lori Williams, shared with the school board and the community the engagement that parents and teachers had in documenting what their hope was for their child. So if you get an opportunity, look at the Prince William County website, look at the, go to the link for the school board. You'll have an opportunity to see what was shared with the school community and actually our entire county community. What's great is we do have those hanging in the hallway, and they're just wonderful reminders as far as what our teachers' hopes are and your hopes are for your children. Also, November is a month where we do have days off due to voting, due to parent-teacher conferences, work days, and our Thanksgiving holiday. We want to remind you that we need to emphasize the continuation of the educational process. We need the children in school when there is school. Learning is going to continue. And one of the ways that you can help us on these days off is to spend time reading with your child, having them read, and making that an important part of your day. Mr. Scotto and I have our favorite Thanksgiving stories that we read as we were children, and I know I've read to my boys, and Mr. Scotto will soon be reading to his little Addison.
Yes. Ms. McGregor, what is your favorite Thanksgiving time book to read to your family?
Well, my favorite is Cranberry Thanksgiving. That seemed to be a favorite of the boys. That was something that we traditionally read every Thanksgiving Day together as a family, along with some other wonderful books. Mr. Scotto, what about you?
Well, I do like Arthur's Thanksgiving. That is one of my favorite books growing up as a child. And I also like Thanksgiving with the Tappletons. That's a great story about family spending quality time together at Thanksgiving. So we encourage you to please read with your child over the holiday break, and we look forward to a great second quarter of learning.
And we will speak to you in a few months. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.